So as you see, there's no engine inside. And we got this third day on this beautiful BRZ, that's 2016. That's a mystery here. So this thing came with a knockoff sound from the bottom. We take it apart. That's how the chain pattern looks on this FA20 motor. It's a boxer one. Toyota's and Subaru's combined motor. So when we dig apart what exactly happened in it, so the bearing was really spun bad because the metal shavings was all over the pan. That was the first thing we see. And the other thing is this thing got an insane chain play also, as this car is almost 200 clicks right now. So the bearings are on the way. We are putting a performance bearing, as I told you guys. And this is going to be probably ready in a week or so, depend on how quick we got the parts. But we're going to post another video when we're going to separate both of the heads from the block. So this thing basically called a short block right here in the middle. That is that correct answer when we're going to take it up both of the head sides, and we'll check exactly which bearing got spun, or maybe never knows if it's a crank spun. If there is crank, they're going to be more expensive because it's back ordered at Subaru too. So we need to arrange it. That's the main part on this thing. So mystery is still on the way. We discover half of the way with the evidence that look at that oil shaving, metal shavings in the oil pan. That's what we figured out. Let's see, hope for the best. You'll see in upcoming videos. On to the next car. So this part right in my hand is an airbag on this beautiful 2011 BMW 535. That's a regular client's car. And this is one of the lowest kilometers 5 Series we ever got from 2011. This car sits only with 77 clicks, and it's in kilometers. So it's less than 50,000 miles on this one. This customer, they don't drive it much. They just drive it most of the time in summer. Wintertime, they don't drive it. But this car came in because they was just checking up, making it ready for the summer, as it's almost February end. So when they turn on the car, they got a bunch of lights, belongs to ABS, traction control. When we dig it apart, there is no communication with the ABS module on this car. And to take it apart, check with the gateway modules, we need to take apart this airbag. This is right under the steering box on the other column, other side. So before we're gonna diagnose it and let our customer know what exactly happened, we need to move a couple of parts. This entire thing, almost 6 hours of labor to do this. So don't get shocked. Do not ask for what is your diagnostic price, because some things are, you need to dig piece by piece, brick by brick, to check what exactly happened with the modules. So right now it's like 3 different modules are apart, and still we didn't get why there is no communication. We need to dig down the CAN bus system, crack those wires, where exactly the system is stopping that communication. Till that time, this customer need to wait. So if you have any of the BMW, Mercedes, Mini Coopers, and you have the problem with the communication CAN bus system, there's no way you can rush it. There's no way you can just call me and find out what exactly wrong with your car, unless I see your car like this and spend a day on it and check the communication from where it's blocking up. That is the only way to go. So if you guys do have any of the electrical issues in the BMW, Mercedes, you can give us a call. We're happy to help you out, but there's going to be no rush there. You guys have to wait for that, because we have a month and a half waiting right now for the diagnostic thing. Yeah, we do those services, but it takes time. So you need to understand, if you have those expensive vehicles and have the electrical issues, it takes time. On to the next part. Another customer saving almost 40% from the OEM dealership prices. This customer have this beautiful 2022, it's a RX 350, and this customer is saving almost 40% on the regular maintenance. So they just go for a regular checkup for some other random place, and they got quoted for a bunch of things, and they want to double check with us with our prices, with the OEM parts, and they feel something better than other place. So they moved the car here. Right now, we are going to make a fully inspection on this car, and we are going to change the rear brakes. That is mandatory. It's almost 1 mm left on that thing. Just to let you know, if your technician or your professional mechanic advise you your brakes are less than 2 mm, that means you need to replace ASAP, because those 2 mm, they blow the hell out of the rotors in a couple of days or couple of weeks. It depends, because most of the time it's a human nature, we forget. So if anything was advised, it was only 2% pad left on your any of the front or the back brakes, that means you need to change it ASAP. That's what this customer took seriously, and they bring it here. So we're going to do some couple of mandatory service on these ones. This was a 4-wheel drive, so we're going to do some 4-wheel fluid changes on this one. Also, all the filters on this car, which is mandatory. If you haven't changed the filter from 6 months on your cabin thing, do it. That's the reason you have a long time sickness with the flu or coughing. That is the main issue on the car. Change it every 6 months. If you're using the car commercially, change it every 3 months. Do not delay that time. That makes you cause long-term sickness to you and your family. That's it for this car. On to the next car. All right, so we got a lot of questions from our customer. Does the Toyota fluid long last? Let me give you a perfect example right now. This is 2021 RAV4. That's a normal, that's not a hybrid. Only have 65 Ks on it, not more than that. And this customer was concerned, like, is he needs a fluid flush or not? Let me tell you how exactly 65,000 kilometers fluid on the rear depth looks like. Brand new one is crystal clear, and we take it apart. Okay, right here, if you can see. So that's how it looks like. That's a rear depth fluid, and it was near to almost metal shaving inside. If your car hits either 3 to 4 years or less than 80 Ks, you need all the fluid flush, as this is a 4-wheel drive. So this thing needs a transfer fluid flush, rear differential flush, transmission flush. So those are the mandatory fluid services on specifically 4x4. Some of the car have the front differential too. So those fluids, if you don't change it, let's say this is the one, if you ignore it on your RAV4, the differential, the rear one from Toyota, it's $4,500 plus taxes, and it's back order for a month. You're gonna get after 30 days. Same thing, brand new part. To replace this is $150, not more than that. So you are almost saving 99% on the part. So do not ignore it. Once your vehicle hit close to 80, don't wait for 100 clicks. Most of the dealership, they go with 100 clicks, but we don't say, because if you want to keep it for a long time, do this on time. And if you have any of the inquiries about fluid prices, Toyota prices, or IDMS too, we have both brands in stock, larger inventory. Give us a call, book your appointment. We're happy to help you out. We have a bunch of big brand name oil fluids inventory. On to the next car. So we have a quick update to all my viewers, customers, especially if you own any of the Chryslers. They have the coolant cap shaped like this. So we got a call from this customer stating like engine is getting heated up. The first thing we asked for a coolant. Customer says the coolant is topped up, because he was just looking for the windshield one. On Chrysler 200s, most of these ones with a 2011 to 2015, they have the same. If you see right here, you will see that's the coolant reservoir, and this is the windshield reservoir. So customer, they got confused with both of it, and they thought it's a full, but when the car comes here, this thing was empty, and there was a couple of leaks in this car, which we find it, and we say the customer like, this is the problem in your car. So if you guys have any of sedan cars, just to let you know, this is the sign for the windshield. If you want to see here, so that's a common sign for the windshield fluid. Coolant one is a different sign, but this one have a metal cap. Other thing, you have to check your brake fluid, which is right here. So these are the most common fluids. You can check it out in your house bi-weekly or monthly. It's mandatory to keep your engine run safe on the road, and your vehicle is safer. So that's for this car. When we dig it out, there was a thermostat issue with this car, end up blowing up the coolant inlet to the rad. So that's what we're going to fix on this car. So if you guys do have any of the similar cars, do not get confused with two of the reservoirs. Your coolant always stays from the side. You can see the minimum and the maximum level. Most of the cars, the windshield, that reservoir have no levels because it's underneath the bumper here. So any of the coolant levels is mostly visible on all the cars. Give us a call if you have any of the problems with the coolant. Thanks for watching our video. Subscribe, press the bell icon.